Welcome to the home of WWE News, Rumors, and Gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
Welcome, one and all. You heard the introduction. You see me. That means it's time to get into the news, the rumors, the headlines, and the developments. For some of you, SmackDown has already aired or is airing or is on right now. As we know, SmackDown is going to be on a lot of different times for a lot of different people. Quite frankly, due to the fact that it's not in the United States, it's, in another country. It's in a whole nother time zone. So you might be watching SmackDown on Netflix. You might be watching it on TV. You might be watching it on your cell phone. You might be watching it on the USA Network. People are going to be watching SmackDown at all different times today. So just get ready for that. Get zoned in. For those of you that can't watch SmackDown this morning, but in Australia, it's already like, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Obviously, you all can watch the replay online or on YouTube. I'm sure people will be uploading it and putting it out there so you don't miss the exciting expedition. Now, breaking news, guys. This is breaking news. And again, remember, guys, I want you to all set a reminder. I want all of you to set a reminder right now on your cell phone, your watch, your TV, or mark it on your calendar every day. Watch Sean's View around the clock because I upload videos numerous times a day. I give you so much passion, emotion, enthusiasm, energy, heart, hustle. I give you everything I have. Remember to set a reminder on your phone to watch my shows because, again, in the event that YouTube doesn't let you know I've done a video, in the event that they don't let you know I've done a video, please check out my videos morning, noon, and night. Make Sean View a part of your day multiple times a day. But of course, always click the bell, turn on all notifications. Becoming a channel member definitely helps out. It is very critical to this channel. Shinsuke Nakamura, viewers. Shinsuke Nakamura, the former Wrestlemania main eventer that went against AJ Styles with the WWE title line. Shinsuke Nakamura is anticipated, is expected to answer the challenge of Sami Zayn in the United States Championship Open Challenge. What do you think about the return of Shinsuke Nakamura to World Wrestling Entertainment once again? Also, is a women's champion, is a world champion about to relinquish their title due to injury? According to those in the know at this time and at this hour, NXT Women's Champion Jacy Jayne apparently suffered an injury at last night's live event in Columbus, Ohio. She apparently hurt her leg during a tag team match with Fatal Influence. The referee threw up an X sign after Jayne had to be helped backstage. According to Reddit user, Jayne appeared to grab her quad and quickly tagged out as the match was about to end. She could not walk back on her own and needed assistance from WWE's medical staff to get backstage. Another fan who was at the house show shared a video of the NXT Women's Champion getting help and claimed that she limped backstage. The video has surfaced online. Obviously, this is horrible. This is bad. She's doing so good. She's got such momentum. She's got such grace in that ring. NXT Women's Champion Jacy Jayne injured, and this couldn't have come at a worse time because she is absolutely fire right now as the NXT Champion, and she's pivotal. She's been dominant. Her character, her persona, everything has come together. The stars have all aligned correctly for Jacy Jayne as the NXT Women's Champion, and then this happens. This goes down. This transpires. A very horrible stage of her career right now. It's horrible now because of the injury, obviously. And again, you don't ever want to see anybody injured, no matter if they're a fan favorite, no matter if you boo them, jeer them, cheer them. You never want to see, especially a champion, go down with an injury. And right now, it is not yet known. No official word from WWE. It doesn't appear to be an angle or a storyline. This didn't seem to be a part of the script. And again, sometimes injuries can happen, and you just never know. Or was this a way just for the WWE to stir up the sheets and reporters like me? Because I am a mandated reporter. This is why I come on here multiple times a day. But we got more breaking news coming in, guys. And boy, it's sad, man. It's actually, not only is it sad, but it is absolutely heartbreaking. It is gut-wrenching, viewers. Gut-wrenching. Trust me when I tell you. Because the news I'm about to follow up with But before we get into that, we do have to address Andrade's status for AEW Wrestle Dream has absolutely been revealed online according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. What are your thoughts on Andrade being back in AEW once again? But it has not helped raise the ratings for AEW. Rhea Ripley, Grayson Waller, Io Sky, and Michael Cole celebrate at Crown Jewel kickoff show with drinking a little bit of the bubbly out of the boot. What's that all about? Breaking news on World's Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins storms off stage during WWE Crown Jewel kickoff show. Did you notice that? Did you see that? Did you recognize that? Seth Rollins is still questioning, can he defeat Cody Rhodes? Can he get the big win over Cody Rhodes? Can Seth Rollins score that W over Cody Rhodes? Now, again, there has been rumor and speculation that Randy Orton is going to come down during that match and he's going to try to screw Seth Rollins, but instead, inadvertently, he's going to take out Cody Rhodes. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on that. And do you feel that Cody Rhodes is once again going to continue with the wins over Seth freaking Rollins, or can Seth Rollins finally come up big when the lights are on bright at WWE Crown Jewel in Australia? The same Crown Jewel where we'll see an Australian street fight. Breaking news on former WWE champion AJ Styles. AJ Styles has explained why next year, why 2026 will be the right time for him to retire, for him to exit, for him to expire in the WWE. And it is going to be a very sad day because when you look at the current roster of WWE, the current crop of talent, the resilience, the passion, the kind of athleticism is unmatched. But we're going to be losing John Cena, and then we're going to be losing AJ Styles. Now the WWE definitely needs to look towards the future. Because when you lose a caliber of superstars like AJ Styles and John Cena around the same time, that is bad, guys. That is absolutely bad. Psycho Stu's wrestling career likely over after brutal Roger Jackson assault. And, we saw what happened here, man. Roger Jackson almost killed a man. He almost took out a man. Very sad, very sadistic, and very horrible. Breaking news as it concerns a star calling out ICE for separating parents from their children. Nikki Bella has called out that group ICE for separating their parents from their children. What are your thoughts, your comments on ICE? Is it over the line? Is it justified? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on those that come into the country, perhaps, potentially, maybe, illegally. Again, what are your thoughts and your opinions on all of that? I know some of it might be controversial. We're also receiving word right now that, all right, we're gonna bring, and this is probably gonna be the saddest part of the video, guys. I didn't even want to bring this up. I didn't want to talk about it, but it's very crucial. It's very saddening. First off, Kylie Ray announces her exit from WWE after contract not renewed amid pregnancy. Now, that's kind of sad and happy at the same time. Sad that she's leaving the company, but happy that she's pregnant and she's got a baby on the way. We got some sad updates, though, guys. This one, I did not expect. I did not anticipate. On an original, guys, a legend. Raven is dealing with a very big health ailment right now. Raven is dealing with a major health ailment right now, viewers. And it would appear as if Raven recently said that he would like to die together. He wants to die at the same time. He wants to pass away at the same time with his girl, with his significant other. Yeah, Raven said it, man. He's dealing with a lot of ailments, a lot of health issues, especially brain-related. And Raven is saying that he wants to go away off into the sunset with his girl. We're gonna dive deep into this one because, man, Doesn't get much sadder than this, boys. Well, no, wait a minute. So it's all right. So it used to be. Excuse me. I'm gonna correct this here. Again, I'm gonna retract. This is why we do multiple videos a day. Raven and his ex-wife plan to die at the same time. In a deeply personal revelation on the Ariel Heleno show, Raven discussed his unconventional but touching relationship with his ex-wife, who he now calls his life partner, and their shared wish to die at the same time. The former ECW champion and star explained that he had his ex-wife divorced years ago to save their friendship, believing that their marriage had begun to damage what they valued most, their connection as best friends. However, after separating, they grew even closer and eventually decided to live together again as partners without officially remarrying. Raven describes her as his closest companion, saying he has no desire to be with anyone else. The two share a bond built on mutual understanding and loyalty through some of Raven's darkest times, including addiction, recovery, and ongoing health issues like his early onset Parkinson's. Oh, that's awful, man. That is sad. That is brutal. He wanted to. So Raven is not only dealing with the fact that he wants to die with his ex-wife, but he's also dealing with Parkinson's. Awful. What a very big tragedy. I said it was going to be sad. I said it was going to be bad. But if anybody can weather that storm, it would be Raven, one of the greatest storytellers, one of the greatest personas in ECW history, if not pro wrestling history. Raven spanned ECW, WCW, WWE, TNA. I mean, Raven has seen it all. He's been through it all. Raven has been through the ringer, viewers. He has been through the ringer. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers coming through here on Sean's View Entertainment, and what is sure to be an extraordinary episode. Extraordinary. We are now receiving word that when Raven was wrestling and he was doing his promos, Raven's promos were inspired by real human emotions, depression, isolation, rejection, but were delivered as a performance art. In wrestling storytelling, this level of realism was groundbreaking for his time. He turned pain into poetry. His famous closing line, "Quote the Raven, nevermore," is adapted from Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, a poem about despair and loss. Outside the ring, Raven has spoken openly about mental health and addiction, but he has recovered, reinvented himself, and worked as a writer and producer in the wrestling and entertainment. He used his ECW persona to express real emotions without crossing into actual self-harm. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, viewers. Wow. I mean, very serious time here for Raven and his family and his wife, ex-wife. And Raven has went on to say that he never had kids. Because he doesn't feel like he would have had the time of commitment and the devotion that he could have set forward with a wrestling career, with always being on the road and being away from family. And that's probably a big part of why John Cena has no kids, because John Cena realizes you're on the road almost 300 days a year. You can't see your family, your friends. You can't be with your children. And, that just really puts huge stress on the family. But in this day and era, Triple H is allowing wrestlers to get more time off, more time with family, more time with their children, more time to spend with their significant others, which that's a great thing for Triple H. But Triple H is also being blamed for the product being as horrible as it is right now, creatively bankrupt. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. But we got more news and rumors coming down, guys. Again, this is why you can never exit off my episode in the first 1 to 3 minutes. If you exit my show in the first 1 to 3 minutes, you're going to miss, because we build the show up over the time. We build it over the episode. So we got more explosiveness. Vince McMahon facing a court hearing after a high-speed car crash in Connecticut. Again, that boils down to your thoughts, your comments, and your emotions on the matter. Also, former WWE star Mo from Men on a Mission is fighting for his life in the ICU. Yes, you heard that right, guys. Former Men on the Mission member is fighting for his life. All thoughts and prayers go out to him. Also, what do you think about Tiffany Stratton calling out Nikki Bella for a match at WrestleMania 42? Do you think that should be viable? Should that go down? Is that a match that you would like to see Nikki Bella against Tiffany Stratton? Maybe if it was 2015, maybe. Kalani Jordan and Salila Hill sign as first WWE developmental clients with Paragym Talent Agency. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Nick and Ryan Nemeth's status for TNA Bound for Glory, one of the TNA's biggest events, if not the biggest event for TNA this year. Don't you dare disappear. Are you going to be watching? Are you interested? Are you invested to watch Bound for Glory? A surprising name could make TNA in-ring debut at Bound for Glory TNA. Wrestling influencer BDE took to Twitter and stated that he'll be front row at Bound for Glory, but he'll really wants to see us take part in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. He even asked fans if anyone wanted to see him compete. I'll be sitting front row at TNA Bound for Glory this Sunday, but what I really want is to be in that Call Your Shot Gauntlet. It may not be soon, but my goal is to be in that. This is TNA. Who else wants to see that? Your thoughts, your comments, and your emotions on all of that, guys. The NXT viewership where the Hardy Boys won the NXT championships. The NXT tag team titles, they are now double champions in the WWE. The NXT viewership for October 7th sees increase after the Hardys win the NXT tag team championships. And it was a swift upgrade to what we've been seeing on NXT as of late. Also here on the Prominent, Brash, and Brazen, we also are receiving word that I'm working on yet another pivotal, another blockbuster story. You're going to want to stay tuned for my next story that I'm going to bring to you, and you're not going to believe what I'm going to say. Subscribe, hype up the video, become a channel member today, because if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanview. Oh, it's true.